show you my healthy swaps and what I've been loving in my recent way of eating. What are we gonna do with Sunny Girl gets here?
The challenge that with food with a blindfold.
We're gonna do a guessing game. Are you excited? Yeah?
What is a guessing game? Yeah. Ew.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello everybody and welcome back to day 4 of 7 days in May. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. I'm just currently doing some work on my laptop, and then I'm gonna actually do in this vlog, which I think is gonna be so cool and really helpful, is food swaps. So as you guys know, I've gone dairy and gluten free, also grain free. So I've really had to find healthier alternatives to make sure I feel like I'm not missing out on certain things. Like even for example, like salad sandwiches or salad wraps. Steve and I used to just get whatever kind of wraps from the supermarket, just kind of find whatever ones we liked and were healthier. And then I found those coconut wraps. Like there's just been so many little things that I've done swaps and are really helping. Sorry, the banging, there's building going on across the road, but that have really helped me along the way and make this journey a lot easier. Now, I'm not saying that you need to cut out dairy or cut out gluten or cut out grains, not at all. Everyone's body is so different, and it really is up to each individual to trial things and see how they feel, or look at their symptoms and then do some research into what could help that. Now for me, with my back pain, it was obviously really inflamed, and dairy and gluten are known to really cause some inflammation within the body, and I wanted to get all my inflammation down to make sure my pain can be down, and also within my skin. Like that is a form of inflammation. My skin, I do have a bit of makeup on today just because I felt like putting some makeup on, but overall my skin is definitely like way more clearer and glowier and just healthier all over. And I didn't feel like I was bloated before, but I do feel like less bloated and inflamed kind of all over since not having dairy and gluten. So I feel amazing. I had a tiny bit of gluten in something the other day and I had like an instant headache. It was crazy. So I'm so clear now with knowing that my body just doesn't agree with gluten at all. I will slowly reintroduce grains in. I'll probably start with like buckwheat pasta because it's like less aggravating to the gut compared to other forms of grains. But yeah, you just don't know what's going to work for you, what's going to feel good for you until you try it. And that's why I always say with all these different types of eating, like keto and paleo and veganism and vegetarian and cutting out dairy, like you just have to see how your body goes. And like I said, look at your symptoms and do some research into what could help it. But today's video, I just thought that would be really cool. I'll go down in my kitchen, show you my healthy swaps that have really helped me. And it's just overall, it's helped me go back to more basics of eating more whole foods. And the more natural I eat, the better I feel. Most of it is kind of very paleo based. I feel like it comes down to paleo if I was to put like a label on it. But it's just real whole food. So I'll go downstairs. I've just got a couple more emails to do. Go downstairs and show you my healthy swaps and what I've been loving in my recent way of eating. All right, so I'm in my kitchen and I've gone into my fridge and pantry and pulled out pretty much all of the staples that have really helped this whole transition a lot easier. And it's also helping Steve and Taj. So we've really eliminated a lot of processed foods. I even had a girlfriend who was, I think it was Megan, came around the other day and she looked in my fridge and she was like, wow, this is so healthy. And it is, but it has been a really easy transition. Now, when I first started clean eating years ago, I found sauces, marinades, and just things to drink in general the hardest out of all of them. And now getting rid of cheese has probably been the hardest thing when cutting out dairy. I don't drink milk as it is. I don't eat cream. Ice cream is every now and again, but there's panna ice cream, which I don't have any in my freezer to show you, but that's a good alternative. But when it comes to cheese, I've really struggled, and I still haven't found the best alternative, but I've got options that do get me through. So first of all, when it comes to my salad wraps, I would always put cheese on top. So I've got 3 different spreads that I love to use. They're all the same brand. Most of these are just going to be found at your health food store or online. I'm going to put a photo up on the screen next to me also of what these are, so you can screen grab them or write down what they are. But yeah, most of them I've just bought online or from a health food store. So this brand is Kehoes. I don't know how to pronounce it. Kehoes organic. So this is tasty turmeric cashew cheese. This is a basil cashew cheese, and this one is a beetroot one. So they're a really thick texture and consistency, but they just taste friggin' amazing. The turmeric one, it is so satisfying, and the ingredients are all clean. So in this one, for example, it's got cashews, filtered water, onion, sea salt, garlic, and turmeric. That's it. So it's just so good to have options like that for my salad wraps now that are so satisfying, delicious, and really healthy. Now I've also got 3 different options that I use for kind of cheesy alternatives that taste really nice. The first one is nutritional yeast. So if I'm ever having like a healthier alternative to pasta, say zucchini noodles and mince, I will put lots of that on top. That was my son in the background drinking his coconut water. He's like, coconut water, another alternative. So nutritional yeast, you can get that from all your supermarkets or your health food stores. Pimp my salad, this parmesan one is delicious. It's so good. It's a hemp parmesan, all natural, vegan, gluten, dairy free. It's delicious. I put that on pretty much everything. And then I've got this one, which is cashew parmesan, and I really like this as well. So I put this on mince or tacos or even salad wraps. It really goes with anything. So they're my 3 kind of cheesy options. Then when it comes to drinks, I've got quite a few different alternatives depending on what I'm feeling like. But I love water and I drink a lot of water, but I also like adding flavor to my water because sometimes water can get a little bit boring, and Taj loves all of these as well. So I've got the Happy Way branched chain amino acids. This is like a raspberry flavor. It honestly reminds me of raspberry cordial. They have a green apple one as well, but I definitely prefer the raspberry one. Taj loves it. If I ever put this into my bottle, he literally skulls it. He's like, more yummy drink. So that's really good if you have a love for things that are really sweet and like fruity. And then the collagen waters from More Life are awesome as well. I have loved putting collagen into my diet regularly every single day. I think it has definitely helped my skin, and each of their different flavored ones has different nutrients as well. So we've got a vitamin C like immunity one, and this one's called Calm Berries. I have this one towards the end of the day, and it's got blue spirulina in it, but they just taste really good. So it's probably one of the main reasons why I do have them. And then I know a lot of people, me myself, never been a big fizzy drinker person. I just didn't really grow up with it. I don't really like it, and it obviously has no nutritional value whatsoever. So kombucha is a really good option. You can get them from most supermarkets now. Just make sure you check the back of the ingredients and make sure they haven't added a lot of sugars in there. Some taste amazing, but when you check the back, you're like, oh, there's a lot of sugar. So be careful with that. And then coconut water, which is what you just heard Taj saying. I love the raw C one, which is from Woolworths as well, but this is just from my local fruit and veg shop. So they're really delicious as well. So that is kind of my drinks. Now, yogurt. If you follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, you would know that I'm obsessed with this yogurt. If you are a yogurt lover, please check the back of the ingredients because most of them have a lot of preservatives, a lot of additives, and a lot of added sugar. And for me at the moment, inflammation is my main reason why I have gone dairy and gluten-free, as I was saying before, for my back. So having a dairy alternative, coconut is just gonna be your best friend. And this Cocobella one is the yummiest. I've tried quite a few and I find the coconutty taste, that's my kettle boiling in the background. The coconutty taste just, I don't know, it leaves almost like a soury taste in my mouth, but this one doesn't, vanilla. Love that one. So I've got quite a few different sauce ones, which I'm really excited to show you because I find sauces the hardest, as well as dressings. So these have all been game changers in my fridge and pantries for so long. First of all, coconut aminos. It is like a replacement for soy sauce, but they've got loads of different flavors: teriyaki, barbecue, sweet chili, a fish one, and this is just the naked one, but this will mix with any type of meat that you are making and make it taste so much better, and it's all natural, basically made from coconuts. So that's awesome. Salad dressings, I like the Bragg's one because they're all natural. There's a vinaigrette one and a ginger and sesame one. These are just from my local health food store, Flannery's, and I love them. This is a coconut balsamic vinegar, which is just a little bit lower in sugar than your standard balsamic vinegars. And it's just got a nice aftertaste. I really like the coconut one. And most of all, sauces. So for us to get Taj to eat any vegetables at the start, we got into the habit of putting sauce on the side. And this is how I grew up, but your standard sauces are loaded with sugar. They're basically a little bit of tomato and lots of sugar and salt and preservatives. So when I found these, I was praying Taj would love them, and he does. And so does Steve. So I've officially got Steve off all like, not bad, but like unhealthy sauces, and we're all converted to these. So the brand is Good Sauce. You do have to buy them online. I buy them in bulk. but I love them. So good sauce from the Undivided Food Co. They've got a tomato ketchup, a barbecue, that's my favorite, and a sweet chili, that's Steve's favorite. This has a bit of a kick, so I don't love a lot of it, but Steve is obsessed, and it's all natural, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, all that good stuff. So that is my sauces, and I think they will just like change your life, make it so much easier. Now, when it comes to spreads, I'm not a massive Nutella person, but I know most people are, and I found this one in Coles, hazelnut and chocolate. It's really delicious. I love mixing this into smoothies. I love putting it onto Cruscats for Taj. It's like a treat for him. And they also have a caramel one that is so good. It's quite sugary, coconut sugary, the caramel one. So moderation, but once again, really nice in smoothies or spread over rice crackers or something, even dipped in apple. But that's a good option if you do have kids that love Nutella. It's just healthier. Now when it comes to grains, not a massive grain person, to be honest. I'm quite lucky there. I don't crave pasta or crave bread, or I don't even really like rice that much, so it's been quite easy in that sense for me. But I did want to show you a couple of things that I've found. So number one, you can do this with a blender. You don't have to buy it in a packet, obviously, but cauliflower rice. This is from Woolworths, pre-done, easy as. So any curries or stir fries or anything like that, I love to put this as my base, and it's so satisfying and filling, and it's literally just cauliflower. These have been the best thing I've ever come across. It's dehydrated coconut in a wrap. So that has saved my life, because just having salads every day, I don't know, get a bit boring. I love having wraps. So every day for lunch, I'll make a wrap with these, and I get the turmeric ones because turmeric is amazing for inflammation. They're expensive, like $13 for 5, but when you figure it out, like works out $2.50 or $3 a wrap, and put your salad in there, it's not really that expensive, I don't think, and at the cost of your health. Bread, I do really like this brand, Soul Breads. I get it from my local markets or Flannery's. Raw, not amazing. Couldn't make a sandwich with it, but toasted, delicious. And there's also another brand which I don't have here, and they do a sweet potato sourdough, and oh my gosh, it is game changer. But once again, only toasted. So that's the kind of grain options. And then a couple of snacks. So these are delicious. So good. I allow myself to have a couple of packets of these a week. They are so good, very hard to get though. Flannery's are always sold out. I actually had to go online and like look up this brand and order bulk. I mean 4 boxes bulk. I literally have them stored in my cupboards in my garage because I've got no more room in my pantry. Love them. Don't like the sea salt ones, the kale and pepper ones are really nice. And for little man, these are a really good snack, basically just coconut. So coconut's really my best friend, coconut and cashews. But yeah, these are really good and healthier. They've just got coconut milk, tapioca starch, rice flour, coconut sugar, egg, and taro, which is a root vegetable, just kind of holds it all together when they're making them. So he loves having those. And of course, dairy-free, gluten-free, peanut-free. But yeah, basically that is all of my healthy swaps. I really hope that does help a lot of you, because I know how hard it can be when you are changing things over. Herbs and spices, hang on 2 seconds. In any of your cooking, if you are just like got any type of meat or anything and you want to add more flavor, herbs and spices and oils are going to be your best friend and change a complete meal to make it even better. So these 3 will be a staple in your pantry. So we've got the barbecue, the Mexican, and the Italian. Obviously they're vegan. It's basically just a whole heap of beautiful blends of herbs and spices mixed together. The barbecue one's probably my favorite, but I use the Italian one the most. It just kind of goes with everything. But I love having all 3 of those, and Steve's obsessed with them as well. Any slow cooker recipe, curry in a pan, anything, it's just so easy. So that's it, guys. Let me know below if that helped, and maybe I could do more of these type of videos to help you, but give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy this segment of the vlog. Now I'm gonna hang with little man. I've still got some work to do, and then we've got Sunny and Megan coming around this afternoon, and we're gonna play a little fun game with the kids, which I think you guys will find very entertaining. So I'll bring the camera back out when they come over. Move back because I can't see you. What are we gonna do with Sunny Girl gets here?
The challenge that with food with a blindfold. Do you have one?
I think we have to go up to Daddy's room and try and find a tie. So the kids are gonna have ties on, and then we're gonna put food in front of you.
Daddy?
You have to taste it. Come here, you have to taste it. and then guess what it is. Do you reckon you can do that?
Yeah. Do you have one in your room?
Do you have ties, babe?
What?
Ties that we can tie around the kids' heads for the challenge?
No.
You don't own ties?
I don't, actually.
None.
None.
What man doesn't own a tie?
I don't ever have to wear a tie. Thank God.
Look at him. He's grabbed a drink.
Thank God I don't have to wear it.
I know. What can we use for blindfolds then? I didn't even think about it. What do you reckon?
Napkin.
Napkin?
Tea towel.
Tea towel? What would we hold it with at the back though? Just tie it in a knot. That's what we're gonna have to think of. Hi, Sunny girl. Hi, welcome back. Oh! Whoa, whoops a daisy. You okay, baby? It's for a golf thing Uncle Evo just bought. Do you want to say hi to Meow Meow? Look, here's Meow Meow. Hi, Meow Meow. You love Meow Meow, don't you? So fluffy. Are you ready to do some fun with Taji? We're gonna do a guessing game. Are you excited? Yeah.
What is a guessing game?
We're gonna show you. Hello, my girl.
Some paints.
Oh, hello.
I want some paints.
Where you going?
I want some paints.
Oh, you got paint?
I haven't seen you in forever.
I know. It's been a little while. Okay, you're not allowed to take this off, okay?
Okay. What are you going to do?
This is so you can't see what you guys are eating. No, leave it. Don't touch it. And then you've got to guess what the food is. And it's a fun challenge. And at the end, there's a cool surprise. If you guys can do all this, Taji, don't move it.
Don't cheat.
There's a really cool surprise at the end, okay?
Okay.
All right, first
The
one.
winner. I can see it.
Well, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Okay, don't look, no, don't look, don't look. All right, which one are you gonna do first? M. All right, so put your hand out and feel this. Yeah, and then put it in your mouth and guess what it is.
Put it in your mouth.
No, don't, no, look, no, look. Try it. What is it? What is it?
Do you know what it is?
No, no, no. Do it, M1
Do you know what it is?
Don't look, Papa.
Who's gonna win?
No, 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 just this one, the M1.
Have a guess. Have a guess.
No, don't look.
Smell it.
Smell it. No, don't stop looking. That's cheating, Papa. Eat it. And then guess what it is.
Oh,
What is it?
I don't like it.
What is it?
I don't know. Ew.
Okay, let's try the next one.
All right.
No, no, hold on.
No,
It means like you're not allowed to look,
keep
okay?
it
Honestly,
At the end, you get to see. At the end.
Alright.
Okay.
Looking, okay? So the aim of the game is to not look, okay?
Papaya.
Alright, try the next one. Put your hand here. And put that in your mouth. Put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth.
You're gonna taste it now, though.
You gonna taste it? Okay, try this bit without the seeds.
No.
Try it.
Okay.
No, no, you don't let it look. Go. Put it in your mouth.
Easier said than done, eh?
Is it yummy?
Oh, hey!
Hey!
Better than raw mushroom, huh?
Is that do you know what it is?
Competitive. It's like yummy.
Yummy or yuck?
Yuck. Who wins?
Well, you both kind
Oh.
of cheated and looked a lot.
Last round.
Alright, we've got another one.
More? Okay, next one.
Okay, put your hands in here first.
Put your hands in.
It's cat.
No. Okay, eat it.
Yeah. I tried to believe it. It tastes the worst.
You tried See if you can guess. What's the game?
Oh, good girl.
Is it tuna?
Yeah, taste it. Do you like tuna Taj?
Puppy.
I likes tuna. The cat likes tuna.
Do you like tuna Taj? Alright, we'll try the next one. Okay,
Give
ready?
it to the cat.
Alright, ready for the next one?
The next one, put your hands
Okay, put your hands in and try it.
Oh, yummy.
What is it?
You gotta try it.
Can I wash my hands?
I'll wipe them for you. Here.
What are they?
Nuts.
Oh, pretty
close.
good.
Yes, okay, try one of those.
What are they?
They're again. You've got to try and guess, Mama.
I don't know.
Have a guess. What do you think it is?
I can't be yucky.
Tell the camera what it is. What do you think it is? Don't look at me. What do you reckon it is?
Yuck, yuck.
Do you want to have a guess, Sonny? Another guess? Then that's not a good guess.
You don't like it?
Maybe it needs another test.
Tried these before.
He wouldn't even know what they are if he looked at them.
Hazelnut.
Not hazelnut.
That's the most worst thing I've ever had.
Oh.
See?
Yeah, that's the idea.
What the heck?
Hey, don't move, Bubba.
Do you know what they are?
Right, we'll do the next
Do you know
one.
what they're called, Sonny?
They're chickpeas. Okay, pick that on, Bubba. Yeah, pick it up and have a taste.
Yeah.
What is it? What is it?
Pasta.
Yay! Very hard pasta.
Is it yummy?
Okay.
Do you like it? Wow, good guess. It looks really good. Okay, this one's on a spoon. Here we go, Tashi. Yeah? Sorry, baby. There you go. All right, tell us what this is. Have it
You put it.
Got to put in your mouth. No, just put it straight
Have a
in.
taste. There's something on there.
Yeah.
Peanut butter. This is what yummy thing.
That's a cashew butter. Is it yummy?
Do you like that, Tash?
I love that.
Good job. Great job, guys. All right.
Very brave.
Last one.
Last one.
Don't look.
Last one.
Look down.
Eyes closed.
Put your hand in the bowl, Bob, and try it.
You should get it straight away.
Eat it.
Wow, good job.
Yum. Is that your guys' favourite?
And scoff it down.
Well done, guys.
Hey, so good.
Take that off.
Was that fun?
I think you both won.
I think
You both
so.
did amazing.
Let's do surprise.
For a surprise, we've got some painting activities for you guys.
I got some from my house.
That was so fun. Guys, let us know below if there's any other challenges that we can do with the kids, because that was fun.
So cute.
Stop. He likes raw pasta. That was so cute. I was thinking of what's in the box would be so funny for them to like reach over and get things. Your surprise, I think you're
What
on the
room
spot.
is the surprise in? What room is the surprise?
You worn out?
Oh no, it's been a big day, but
No, those two kids, they're just obsessed with you. Sunny and Tash just loving the El Devo.
bundle of energy, those two.
And so much love. They're so cute together. But we're just gonna chill out now.
Yeah.
Little man's having some iPad time.
Watch Taji's new video.
Yes, he has a new video going up to his YouTube. It's so funny. I've had a couple of people be like, oh my God, why would you start him a YouTube channel? I'm like, because he wants to. I feel like people think that we've wanted to push it, but it's him.
It's just a fun project for us to do together. Like,
Yeah.
it's creative. It's
And honestly, before we even filmed the first video, he'd been begging us for so long.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, he's just like, it's just a phase. We won't do it. Like, who cares? And then when we finally did it, he was so happy, and he's
Yeah.
still just every day, can we film for my YouTube?
And then we've been a bit lazy with it. Like, as in, we haven't done as many videos as we started, but he's got
Or-
like 5 or something.
We're just waiting to get them edited. Or when
Yeah.
I pull out my camera and I say, he's like, is that for my YouTube? I'm like, no, it's mine. He's like, oh. Like, he wants it to be for his.
Yeah, imagine having a YouTube channel like as you're growing up. Like, imagine watching back like your childhood like that.
I
Like,
wish
I don't
we
even
had that.
hardly have photos. Oh, I do have photos, but
Not
like,
many.
Not
I know.
video. You know, in a story. You know.
He's got
edited.
Instagram and YouTube is going to be so
Yeah.
cool when he grows up to watch it all.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just fun for him. So if you have kids, make sure they check it out. I think they'll really like it, especially if they've seen him on my Snapchats or whatever. But I'm going to wrap this vlog up here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up.
See ya.
And don't forget to click the big red subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos. And I'll see you tomorrow for another daily vlog. Say bye, Bubba.
Bye.
See you guys.